everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a review for the Maybelline, what's this called? Dream Flawless Nude Foundation. And I'm going to do a, what's the word I'm looking for? Demo. And I'm going to just tell you what I think about it. Now, I have been using it for about 2 or 3 weeks now, so I can give you quite a good notion, is that the word, of what it's been like. So without further ado, I'm going to get going. So I'm just going to start with my normal Nivea primer. I just use this every day anyway. So my face is primed, so I'm just going to go on with the foundation. So the foundation comes in this little glass bottle, and I've got the shade Ivory, or Eau de Ivoire. That was terrible. And it says on the back to shake well, so that's what I'm going to do. So it's got a plastic lid, and it's 20 mils, which I don't know what that is in ounces if you are American or from somewhere that uses ounces. And it's got this little dropper kind of thing. Now the instructions say drop on finger, but that's not what I do. I just take it on the back of my hand and kind of wipe the wand off on the back of my hand and just go with one wipe first of all. And I start and I dab that all over my face like so. Now this texture is the most silicone-y, smooth foundation I think I've ever tried, which I found really strange whenever I first applied it. So I'm just going to rub that in with my hands, because I found that using your hands first is the best way to apply it. So this is one layer for me anyway. So that is one kind of swipe. And as you can see, it's quite a light coverage, like bordering on medium. So what I'm going to do is get another. So what I'm going to do is just get some more and try and build it up for you. Not taking quite as much this time. And I'm just going to dab where I feel like I need a bit more coverage. And this lovely cluster of spots. Down my nose, bit on my cheeks. And just blend it in again. So whenever I have as much foundation on as I really want, I take a kind of buffing brush just to kind of blend it all in. So I just go like you would with any buffing brush in circular motions. And just make sure it's blended into my neck, because this is the palest shade, but it's still a bit yellow for me, or it's a bit dark anyway. And this just helps to kind of smooth it out a bit, because it doesn't smooth on as much as you'd think it would with the texture, and it tends to cling to the dry bits, so that's never good. So that's it blended out. You can see that it is quite skin like. It still shows a lot of the redness on my cheeks. It has kind of taken away the redness on my lovely cluster of spots. It kind of didn't cover any of the kind of purpley tiredness in my eyes, but it's done an alright job to blur. So let me go and put on the rest of my makeup and I'll come back and tell you my overall thoughts. So, like the dipstick that I am, I went off and filmed another video and forgot I had to film the rest of this, and I had already changed my hair, hashtag YouTuber secrets. So here we are back again. I have been wearing the makeup for probably about an hour now, and normally after about an hour it settles in and it looks a lot better and your natural oil has come out and that kind of thing. But I have to be honest, let me have a look, I'm really not impressed. So what I did, you'll see I've done a video of this makeup look. So what I did was I added a wee touch of concealer under my eye. Obviously I did my eyes and my brows. A little bit of powder here, here, here and here, and blush, and that was it. But I just am not a big fan of it, I have to say. I am quite disappointed. So I'll tell you why I'm not a big fan. So let me see if I can come any closer and you can actually see. Let me see. So can you see my nose? I don't know if you can, but I get dry skin on my nose sometimes. And dry skin here, and kind of dry here where I get breakouts and stuff like that, but it tends to cling to those, so that really, really frustrates me. The other thing about it is it doesn't last half as long as some of my other foundations. It is a nice colour and it is quite a decent texture, but I do think it breaks me out because of the silicone in it, so I'm not overjoyed by that, of course. It, again, like I say, it doesn't wear as well. It wears off here, it wears off my nose, and whenever I put it on over the primer that I always use with every foundation, it kind of rolls it. I don't know whether it's like my skin, like my dry skin, or whether it's the primer. It just doesn't react very well to the primer. So overall, it's a decent price. It feels nice whenever you first put it on. It's a decent colour, and it might work for you if you don't have like dry patches, if you've just got normal skin. I'm not sure it will work with oily skin either, because I get an oily T-zone and it doesn't really like it, and it gathers kind of in here, which I don't like. So I wouldn't really repurchase it. I wouldn't say rush out and buy it, but if you do want to try it, it is different to all the other foundations in texture that I own, and different in the applicator, which is quite gimmicky in my opinion. But that's my thoughts. I hope you have enjoyed it. If there's any questions that you have that I've missed off, let me know in the comments below. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, then let me know what you want to see and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Bye!